Not seeing as many eggs in this lot. Some of this is up more from the feeding side. And I was thinking too, maybe we should just do the maybe we should just put in composted
oh no, there's still eggs.
Composted horse manure rather than going out and buying the coconut fibre.
What, up in the bedding area?
Yeah.
Egg. See a little egg there.
We'll pop the eggs in. Well, I've just added about 40 litres of composted horse manure, which had horse manure, some mushroom compost, some ant on the camera. Mushroom compost, blood and bone, and some cracker dust in it. Cooked it over probably about a week and a half, and gave it about another half a week to cool down again. So just take you around here and show you what we've got out in the rain. Beautiful weather. Horse manure bags. And this is the castings we got. There's probably about 2 buckets, babe. 20 litres.
Yeah.
About 20 litres worth of castings in there. And we've got heaps of these little fellas. Don't know how well you can see them. They're the black soldier fly larvae. There's a couple down in there. Excellent protein for the chooks. There's some of the worms we've harvested. And then you're going to go over into this big bucket. Which is full of worms. That's what we've pulled out from hand from the compost worm cradle.
Chuck that in there.
That's cooking over there. Some of these we're actually going to put back in the bucket if I can have it, Bianca, so you can take it in to your mate at work. About that many?
Yeah.
So it'll help someone else start off their farm again. Now these guys here are going to go in on top. I'll just put these guys in straight on the horse manure. There's a few escapees, but I'll put them in a minute. There we go, finally you can see. So these guys are just going to go in. There's a few left in the bucket. So this is what we harvested from about 3/4 of the farm. We also went through and grabbed as many of the eggs as we could. Excuse my glove, got a bad cut, don't want to get infected. There's some worm eggs, a lot of worm eggs in here as well, so hopefully the next generation will come through alright, even though we've scarred their parents. So I've also got a bag of scraps. The way I prepare their scraps is basically running them through the food processor to make it all nice and small for their little mouths. That way they eat a lot faster. That's actually in the freezer because I was starving them for a week. So we're just going to let this sit overnight, let them settle in, and I'll thaw out the food, and by tomorrow afternoon it should be warm enough to add. And what I'm going to do this time is move the feeding station up this end. Mainly because we're coming into winter and the sun will be coming and actually hitting this area. So keeps them nice and warm. That's my makeshift ironing board bench. Someone will get a laugh out of that. I do own an iron and an ironing board, but I use it as a bench. And yeah, just lock up these guys. We'll go down and feed the chookies, the soldier fly larvae. Chook, 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 chook.
Ladies, look. Chook, chook.
Go in there.
Eating frenzy. It's actually suggested to me by a worm farmer to grow your own soldier fly larvae to feed the chickens because of the protein content. Anyway, I've got to turn this off and get out of the rain.
Bye.